going to be making heart-shaped biscuits to remind us of Jesus' summary of the law. Now the first thing we have to do is we cream together 250 grams of butter or margarine, pop them in there. I pre-weighed this earlier because there's nothing more boring than watching somebody weighing things out. And then we cream that with 260 grams of caster sugar. Now then, this could get a bit noisy, so we'll just cut the video for a minute while I'm creaming all together. Well, that's all nicely creamed up now. And the next stage is we're going to add an egg and 1 teaspoonful of vanilla essence, or in, as I've got here, it's a vanilla bean paste, but it's the same quantities either way. If you can get it open. Right, in goes 1 teaspoonful of vanilla. With a paste, you always have to make sure it's all gone in because it's a bit gloopy and it does stick to the edges. There we go. And we also add 1 egg. You're probably thinking, what sort of egg's that? We get our eggs from a farm and they always come in different colours. Right, now we're going to mix that all together. Again, it could get noisy, so we'll just stop the video for a moment. Well, that's all nicely mixed in now, so the next thing to do is to add the flour, 1 teaspoonful of baking powder and half a teaspoonful of salt. I've already sieved all of these ingredients together. It does seem like an awful lot of flour, so it's going to take a while to mix in. You have to add it very gradually. I'll show you how to start. Just 1 teaspoonful at a time, a tablespoon at a time until it's all blended. This could take quite a while. This has now formed a soft dough. As you can see, I'm just cleaning it from my paddle. This mixture now needs to rest. So the next thing I'm going to do when I've finished getting everything off here is to rest this biscuit mixture in the fridge for half an hour. I'll see you later. Right, our 10 minutes are up now, so let's get them out and see how they are. This is where I had visions of dropping the lot. As you can see, they're more of a golden brown, and you're going to leave those to cool just while the others finish off. Thank you. Having given them just a couple of minutes to cool slightly, we're then going to place them on a cooling rack to cool completely. Once they are completely cold, we're going to join them together. While the biscuits are cooling, we're going to make some butter icing to sandwich them together. Now, I don't have a recipe for butter icing. I just put a dollop in the pack. It's roughly old money, about 4 ounces, which is, I think, 250 grams. So break that down until it's nice and soft. And then you're going to gradually work in your icing sugar. Now I just keep going with this until I get a nice firm icing sugar to work with. Thank you. Just to add a little bit of colour to the butter icing, I'm going to add some red food colouring. This isn't essential, it's just an option, but I just find that when you're sandwiching the two together, it just looks nice to see that little bit of colour in between. Right, now as you can see, we've got our butter icing made, and it's really quite a thick one, which is needed. Biscuits are nice and cool, and what we're going to do now is we're going to pair them up. Just take a little bit, put it on the biscuit, spread it round a bit, take another biscuit and marry them up. Just do that again. You can vary the amount of butter icing that you put on there depending on personal preference. And here's what they look like when they're all finished.